Hi everyone. I really like this TED Talk. The only one that I find hard to the only list I find hard to connect to writing is probably the warm-ups, but it is a really good thing to do before like you have to give a speech, or even like before you do these videos actually, which is really nice. I think the list of seven deadly sins, hail, and even the toolbox really resonate with me in writing. Silence. But for the seven deadly sins, a lot of it you don't really want in your writing, because you come off as, I don't know, you don't come off as professional if like you're complaining or exaggerating or just have gossip. You don't, writing is stating your opinion, but you have to have facts to back up your opinion. And find those facts that are credible. There we go, that's the word. And you don't want to judge the other side too harshly. Like, you want to argue for their side and be like, hey, like, they can say this, this, and this, but still, my opinion matters, and this is why. The hail to greet and exclaim enthusiastically, that's what you want your papers to be. The first seven deadly sins is what your paper should not have in it. Hail is what you want to have in your paper. You want it to have honesty, authenticity. You want to sound professional, but also have it be in your voice. That's why they say not to always use the thesaurus, that word, and just be able to be yourself and say in your own words what you are trying to write about. You want to have integrity. You really want to do your research on where your topics come from. You want to know just about what you're trying to write about. You should never like half only work halfway on a paper, especially if it's like a research paper. And you don't want to beat up the other side that much. You don't want to be like, oh no, their opinion is wrong, and excuse me, this is why, and all of that. I also think that the toolbox is really important. And it more has to do with the tone of your paper. There's a professionalism in your tone, and pace. A lot of it has to do with punctuation, what we have been learning in punctuation. In doing so, like the parentheses, or if you're going to use commas in places, to have a pause, or to extend your sentence. And I also think a lot of it is like how you're trying to come across, even as professional, but you don't want to come across as like snooty a little bit. Don't stick your nose up at people. I really like the TED Talks that we have been watching. I didn't think I would, but I actually find them very interesting. But yeah, I really do think that the vocal warm-ups are really good for our videos that we do. And I honestly think that you should take away from this in writing, and watch out and make sure that you are being that you are putting into you're writing hail and watching out for 7 deadly sins, because that's just not the way to write a paper. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a good week, and I'm really glad I took this class with you guys.